What is up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back. It's been a minute. Actually, no, it hasn't been. I've actually been fairly consistent with this YouTube channel for quite a while now. But yeah, hopefully you enjoy the gameplay in the background. What is this map? Invasion? Honestly, I did like a tier list on my Twitter the other day of just like the Modern Warfare 3, technically OG Modern Warfare 2 maps. And I think a lot of them are mid. I'm not gonna lie. I think a lot of them are playable. You know, you got your top 5, your Scrapyard, Terminal, Rust, High Rise, and what's the last one? I'm completely blanking on the last one. Maybe Subbase? I don't know. I forget. But then you also have your, your absolute stinkers, right? Your Derail, your Estate, things like that. It's a very mixed bag, but I think largely I'd rather have this selection of maps than most previous Call of Duty maps, like set of maps, right? I'm talking like Vanguard, I'm talking Modern Warfare 2019, Modern Warfare 2, Cold War. I think for the most part, I'd rather have these maps than the rest of them, even though they are slightly bigger than they should be. This problem is alleviated because of 10v10. However, 10v10 right now, this gameplay is not 10v10 by the way, but 10v10 unfortunately still has the same score limit as 6v6, which basically means if it's TDM, let's say, and TDM only goes up to 100, if there's 10 people, everyone's averaging 10 kills a game, which isn't the most fun, right? You kind of got to increase the score limit here. For things like domination, I think it's fine, but then like things like, your hard point, things like that is fine, but kill confirmed, maybe hard point, maybe should be increased as well. But TDM and kill confirm for sure need to be increased. Otherwise, that's just chalk city right there, right? But yeah, if you're new to the channel, if you're new and you just enjoy the gameplay, enjoy the commentary, feel free to leave a like and subscribe if you're new. Today, nothing crazy I want to talk about, but I did watch Blametruth's video the other day, and he just uploaded a follow-up actually at the time I'm making this video. I was like mid-watching it. It basically talks about AI bots basically just like being implemented by Activision into our lobbies who aren't reverse boosting but just like mindlessly run, and it doesn't seem like they're like actual people playing the game. It just seems like the player retention is being formed through bots. I think this is a little hard to believe. However, I will say things are a little shady in these lobbies. I'll just put it that way. A lot of these gameplays go very, very close, like a little too close. There's a lot of 100 versus 99 victories or like 240 to 250 losses in hardpoint. It's a little too close to be a coincidence. And at the same time, some of these like names in these games, I think Blametruth kind of mentioned this as well in his video. Some of these names just like sound very made up, and the way some of these people play also sounds very made up. Now, I did not reverse boost, and I did not, engage in any of that kind of behavior. Not that I think it's bad or anything like that. It's just I never had the opportunity / wanted to just yet. I will say that some sus things are happening in these games. All right, I can't prove it, and I don't think many people can, but I don't think it's just matchmaking being manipulated, okay? I'm not going to go on the whole conspiracy bandwagon of, that they're putting in bots, they're putting in like computers into our games. We're playing against, PV. Like, honestly, just go ahead and watch like some of the way these guys play in this gameplay here. It's a little sus. Some people are like very sweaty. Actually, you know what? Strike that. Most people in this game are very sweaty, okay? Every now and then, like I said, I'll get a lobby where I get like a 3 KD, maybe a 2.5 KD, but for the most part, you're pretty much dealing with bunny hoppers. I played with some higher KD players the other day, actually today, when you guys are watching this, and yeah, it's not fun. I'll just put it that way. It's not fun playing against absolute tryhards. Bunny hopping around the corner, people sitting in their spawn, just sniping everywhere. I'm really hoping that Rust 24/7 is going to alleviate some of these issues while I'm trying to like rank up like trash weapons. I think that this game is very playable if you're using the top weapons, right? It's very fun if you're using the best weapons and the meta weapons and you're competing with people who are like also using the same stuff. But if you're using, a for fun weapon, an LMG, something with a slow ADS, you got no chance, okay? These lobbies are just not forgiving enough. I think the best way, honestly, what I'm going to do this weekend especially happy Thanksgiving weekend, by the way, is going to be basically just hanging out in Rust 24/7. And when I get sick of it, when I just want to actually, go for a specific challenge, let's say, just, jump into 10v10 mosh pit and kind of just go from there. I really think that they messed up. Activision and Sledgehammer really messed up by not having every single map in the game be eligible for 10v10. There's only 10 of the 16, and while I get Rust and I guess Terminal not having 10v10, I don't understand what the deal is for not having all of them, right? I honestly think Terminal 24/7 would be fine too. Yeah, maybe this is something that they can work on and see through the Trello board or through like Twitter responses or something, but yeah, I think that the best way to level up this weekend, the best way to have fun in this game, if you want the mastery camo, I saw some people, I think it was like Carnage Espresso, this dude already has it. I'm sure a lot of people have it. I'm sure Jeff has it or something like that. These people who just play nonstop. I don't blame them this year, okay? This game is fun. I know, so many people they have like 2 bad games where they get bunny hopped and they go like 8-30 and they just come out here on YouTube and say, oh, this game sucks, man. And then they probably hop on the next game and, it's a lot more enjoyable. Maybe they go like 40 and 25 or something, and they're just like, oh, hey, it's not that bad. But we're not going to hear that, right? We're only going to hear the negative comments. This game has so much potential and has done so many things correct so far. Sledgehammer, again, got to give them props. I want to give them props when they do something wrong, because I crucified Infinity War last year when they did not do anything right. And so if you're going to do things wrong, guess what? I'm going to tell you about it. If you're going to do things right, guess what? I'm also going to tell you about it, right? I'm not going to sugarcoat things. I'm not going to play just because I'm not going to play like one side just because it's better for the channel or something. I'm not going to be a solely D sucker. I'm not going to be a solely, COD hater. Okay. I'm an honest Call of Duty channel. Let's put it that way. All right. And I'm not going to throw shade at other people, but let's just say not a lot of other people on the platform are like always honest. I think a lot of people have an agenda they have to hit. You got your D suckers, they have to say stuff that's good. You got your haters, they have to say stuff bad. Again, not going to mention any names. You guys probably can guess who they are if you are aware, but yeah, this Blametruth video was interesting to me. I don't fully buy in to this whole like they're putting in stuff like that. I don't think Activision and Call of Duty is creative enough / they don't got the bandwidth for that. Honestly, I think like, yeah, it's too impossible. It's too out of the realm of possibility for them to do that much just to make sure that you're continuously playing the game, right? I don't know. I think it's a little too far-fetched for me, but I think there is some shadiness going on in this game. I'm not gonna lie, skill-based damage, I ain't gonna lie, it might be a thing. Sometimes in these games, I don't know if it's just packet burst, latency variation, something's going on here where one gun or like one game, I'll use the same gun, same class, playing with the same friends on the same connection, and then one map I'll be going like 30-5, the next map like bullets will not hit, I'll use the same class, again, exact same class, didn't change a thing, and I'll go like 10-40. And you might say, oh, it's because you're playing against better people this time because you did well the last match. No, it's not, because it's literally like a coin flip. Sometimes it'll go like, I don't know. Sometimes I'll just pop off. I'll be hitting shots and I'll be landing kills where it's like, oh, I actually got that kill. And then sometimes I'll put in like 6 to 7 bullets, depending on the weapon, and get absolute jack diddly squat. Okay. Like it's crazy out here. I'm pretty sure. Okay. I'm not pretty sure. I would not be surprised, let's put it that way, if gunfights were dictated, okay? I'm just saying, some bullet registration, maybe it's the hit detection is just that wonky, some bullet registration stuff, there's some shady stuff going on in the world of Call of Duty. We've been knew this, right? Like we've known Call of Duty's always been shady, Activision's always been shady when it comes to this, like, it agrees to matchmaking and team balancing and things like that, weapon balancing. It's always been kind of egregious. Speaking of weapon balancing, that Striker, that submachine gun Striker, the first one, it's actually pretty usable nowadays. The Striker 9, however, the last Striker in the category, is not super usable, so I would still stay clear of that. Steer clear? Oh my god, it's a tongue twister. I would stay away from that. But yeah, a lot of the assault rifles still reign supreme. The Holger is still pretty good. The FR556 definitely feeling that nerf. That sucks. Again, I really wish I got that one leveled up before it got nerfed. Didn't expect that to get nerfed as hard as it did, so it kind of sucks now. Might have to go into hardcore or something. But yeah, man, we're pretty much nearing the end of the gameplay. I'm hoping you paid attention during this gameplay because, yeah, it's sweaty and it just feels very incomplete. You know, it doesn't feel like we deserve to win. It doesn't feel like we deserve to lose. It just feels incomplete. It feels like something's missing in this game. I can't quite put my finger on it, but yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Hopefully you guys had a happy Thanksgiving or have a happy Thanksgiving because I'm uploading this, on Thursday morning. I will be taking Friday most likely off, Saturday most likely off. Maybe I'll throw up a video on Sunday or Monday. If not, then it'll be Monday. But yeah, hopefully you have a happy Thanksgiving, guys. Thanks so much for watching. Have a great one. Subscribe if you're new, leave a like, and peace.